The governor of Rivers State, Similaye Fubara, has officially defected to the All Progressive Congress (APC). We knew that Fubara will defect to the APC when he was removed by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and he did absolutely nothing about it. He came back and thanked Bola Ahmed Tinubu for saving his political career. But the question is, when will he defect to the APC? So he has officially made the decision to join the All Progressive Congress. Fubara case is a case of the Stockholm syndrome. Let me give you a case scenario of what a Stockholm syndrome is all about. Picture this. A man is dragged out of his house, stripped of his keys, locked out of his own home for 6 months, and when finally allowed back inside, he didn't call the police, he didn't sue anyone, he doesn't even complain. Instead, he throws a Thanksgiving party for the person who locked him out, calling it a special favor. I am sure you now understand the situation involving Similaye Fubara. This isn't a psychological thriller on Netflix. This is the real-life story of Governor Similaye Fubara of Rivers State, and it's one of the most disturbing political dramas unfolding in Nigeria today. Before he made his defection to the APC official, on Saturday, Governor Fubara stood before Nigerians and declared that he remains governor today because of the special favor of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let us sink in. A democratically elected governor chosen by the people of Rivers State credits his ability to serve not to the constitution, not to the voters, but to the mercy of one man in Aso Rock. This is the real Stockholm syndrome, and it's a warning sign of something far more sinister happening in Nigerian democracy. Stockholm syndrome occurs when a captive begins to identify with and even defend their captor. The victim forms an emotional bond with the person who holds power over them, often out of fear, isolation, or the psychological need to survive an impossible situation. In Governor Fubara's case, the parallels are chilling. The captor in this case is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who operated outside constitutional boundaries, effectively removed Similaye Fubara from office through an illegal 6-month emergency rule in Rivers State. There is no provision in the 1999 constitution that gives the president power to suspend a sitting governor or other elected officials at the state level. None. What Tinubu did was a constitutional coup, a brazen overthrow of democratic governance. For 6 months, the people of Rivers State watched as their elected governor was sidelined, as their democratic choice was nullified by presidential fiat. The state was placed under administrative control, bypassing every democratic institution designed to prevent such tyranny. Fubara has now been freed to resume his duties. He doesn't challenge this gross illegality. He doesn't take Tinubu to court. He doesn't demand accountability. Instead, he praises his captor Bola Ahmed Tinubu, expressing gratitude for being allowed to serve in the position he legitimately won. To crown it all, he has now defected to the party of the man that removed him from office. Before we continue, let me make a passionate appeal. This analytic from YouTube shows that 96% of viewers haven't subscribed to Avalanche Media. When you subscribe, like and comment on a video, YouTube will push the video to more people. Please help Avalanche Media to reach more people and grow. Hit the subscribe button, smash the notification bell, like this video and comment. Thank you. What happened in Rivers State does not deserve a state of emergency. What happened in Rivers State does not deserve the elected officials and the governor to be removed. We have had worst case scenario in Nigeria and no state of emergency has been declared in those states. And there is a particular reason why Tinubu was very much interested in Rivers State. There is a particular reason why Tinubu removed the governor of Rivers State. There is a particular reason why he used the instrumentality of the state to capture Rivers State and subdue the people of Rivers State. All of this is because of 2027 election. Fubara has just given us a glimpse of what Bola Ahmed Tinubu wants. He wants to take over Rivers State. He wants to control Rivers State. He needs the votes of Rivers State. What he got in Rivers State in 2023 is not enough for him. He needs the 3 million votes in Rivers State. Rivers State isn't just another state. It is one of Nigeria's wealthiest, thanks to its oil resources. It is a political heavyweight with enormous influence in the South-South region. Control Rivers State, and you control a significant chunk of Nigerian political landscape and financial resources. Tinubu removal of Fubara was never about governance. It was never about security concern or any of the other justification offered. It was a strategic political capture designed to ensure APC dominance in 2027. By installing an administrator during the emergency period, Tinubu effectively planted his flag in Rivers State, signaling that this territory now belongs to Aso Rock. After the job was done, Rivers State was successfully captured. Tinubu rewarded the Rivers State administrator by appointing him as an ambassador. That's not a coincidence. That's payment for service rendered. That's pat on the back for executing a political mission. The message to other states is unmistakable. Play ball or face the Rivers treatment. In recent months, we have witnessed an unprecedented wave of defections to the APC. Governors who once stood with the opposition are suddenly finding ideological alignment with Tinubu's government. Coincidence or coercion? The Fubara situation exposes the blueprint of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. When the federal government can illegally remove a sitting governor and face no consequences, every other governor is put on notice. The message is clear. You can either join willingly or you can be made an example of. Think about the pressure these governors face currently. Economic pressure, federal allocations, infrastructural projects and development funds can be delayed or withheld. Security pressure. The federal government controls security agencies that can be deployed or withdrawn. Political pressure. The threat of what happened to Fubara hanging over their head. Legal pressure. The EFC and other agencies can be weaponized against dissenting voices. Under these circumstances, can we really say these defections are voluntary, or are we watching democratic governance being replaced by a protection racket where governors pay tribute to Aso Rock in exchange for being allowed to serve? Fubara gratitude to Tinubu and defecting to the All Progressive Congress isn't humility. It is a hostage statement. It is a hostage defection, and every governor watching knows they could be next. But the most disturbing aspect of all of this entire saga is how brazenly state resources are being deployed for political purpose. Emergency rule isn't free. It costs money, Nigerian taxpayer money, the deployment of federal security forces, the appointment of administrators, the entire infrastructure of taking over a state, all funded by citizens who have no say in the matter. Tinubu is using federal might and federal money to execute what is essentially a 2027 campaign strategy. Rivers State was just the test case. The resources of 200 million Nigerians are being weaponized to ensure one political party dominance. This isn't governance. This is political warfare funded by the public purse. All of this is just in a way for him to continue beyond 2027. But wait a minute. What happened to Wike? Why are we not hearing about Wike? I think he's equally fighting his own battle, the battle to control PDP. For months, Wike fought desperately to maintain control over Rivers State politics, even after leaving office. His battle with Fubara, his protege-turned rival, was a stuff of political legend. Wike wanted Fubara under his thumb, dancing to his tune, serving his interests. He mobilized everything, state legislators, party structures, political machinery, all to bring Fubara to his knees. But in all of his desperation to control Fubara and Rivers State, Wike made a fatal miscalculation. He invited Tinubu into the fight. Now look at the situation. Wike has lost Fubara, not to his independence, but to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The federal government now controls Rivers State in a way Wike never could. Fubara answers to Aso Rock, not to Wike. To make matter worse, Wike has lost his political home. He has been expelled from the PDP, the party that made him. He is now a political orphan, dependent entirely on Tinubu's goodwill. And we all know how Tinubu rewards loyalty once it's no longer useful. The irony is poetic. Wike fought to be a godfather and ended up a political orphan. He battled to control Rivers State and lost it to someone with more power. He thought he was playing chess, but Bola Ahmed Tinubu was playing a different game entirely. And the worst may still be ahead for Wike. Once Tinubu has fully consolidated his hold on Rivers State, what further use does he have for a controversial expel homeless political operator. History suggests that political mercenaries are rarely rewarded once the war is won. The Fubara situation isn't just about one governor or one state. It is about a complete erosion of constitutional governance in Nigeria. If a president can illegally remove an elected governor and face no consequences, in fact, receive praise from the victim, what's to stop this from happening again? What is to stop it from happening in your state? If governors can be forced into defections through the threat of federal action, is democracy even meaningful anymore? Are we just pretending to have elections while power is actually decided in Aso Rock? APC will now be celebrating the defection of Similaye Fubara to the APC. But the question we should be asking is, what happened to the will of the people when their governors defect? The people of Rivers State went to the polls, they stood in the line, they cast their vote, they chose their candidate based on the party platform, the promise made, the vision presented. They didn't vote for APC, they voted for PDP. But now, through intimidation and political manipulation, their state is suddenly an APC state. Their governor is an APC governor. Their state resources will now fund APC agenda. Their state machinery will now serve APC 2027 ambitions. Did anyone ask the people of Rivers State if they wanted this? Did anyone ask all the people in the state that their governors have defected to the APC if they wanted this? Did anyone conduct a referendum? Did anyone care about their democratic choice? Of course not, because this isn't about democracy. This is about power acquisition and maintenance by any means necessary. This is what is happening to millions of Nigerians right now. Their votes are being nullified, not through coup, but through coercion. Their democratic choices are being overturned, not through tribunals, but through intimidation. And the worst part, we are all watching it happen. We are commenting on it like it's a football match. Oh, another governor has defected. As if it's normal, as if it's acceptable, as if democracy is supposed to work this way. Remember, there is an electoral act that stopped this madness from happening, but it's still happening in our country, Nigeria. This is a question you should consider ahead of 2027. If APC is truly the party Nigeria wants, why does it need to intimidate governors into joining? Why can't it win state through free and fair elections? If Tinubu governance is so transformative, why do governors need to be coerced into supporting him? Why can't his achievements speak for themselves? If a governor can unilaterally change his party affiliation without consulting the people who elected him, what's the point of party-based elections? Why not just vote for individuals and skip the party altogether? When Fubara defected to APC, did the people of Rivers State suddenly become APC supporters, or have they been disenfranchised without anyone asking their opinions? These questions don't have comfortable answers because the truth is uncomfortable. We are watching democracy being replaced by political feudalism, where governors are vassals who owe allegiance to one lord in Aso Rock, regardless of what their people want. This isn't governance. This is political piracy. This is using the sheep to fund the mutiny. I am Avalanche Media, and I bring the truth like an avalanche, fast, heavy, and unstoppable. Stay informed, stay ready, stay vigilant. If you like this video, please help Avalanche Media to grow and reach wider audience. Subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell, comment your thoughts in this video, like this video, and share this video. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.